Welcome back, my loyal patrons. You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need.
Can you really get us anything?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please, oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious.
Because to me, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ah.
Ain el-Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worship the Scarlet King?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the
Please, it's my pleasure.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Trust
it turns out it ended up in the Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
True history is sometimes even more exciting than legend.
Time to go.
Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken... All right. The person in this picture is in which case, if we play our cards right...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Far...
Yep, let's go.
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. This is turning into quite an occasion.
Back up. Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine, your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come!
I'll be back.
Wind strike.
I'll be back. Following orders. Feeling lucky today.
One with nature.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired! Arrest him! Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me. On this one.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. This divine knowledge... Did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom,
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
We didn't miss the Sumeru's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
On a mechanical frame.
Time to go.
There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord. Indeed. The fest.
There's no need to be...
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that Speaking of which,
Of course we went! A lot of things happened there.
I see. If there isn't a... My lady, if you went to...
Dia!
It's called covert protection.
It's alright, the festival's...
Even when you put it that...
Don't worry.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day.
Ah!
Oh, I've already prepared...
Whoa!
Here we are.
It looks really nice.
Not at all.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories.
Oh, if you don't mind, all of my friends will be working the festival.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival.
Then let's meet at the nearby.
It's a deal.
I may be too excited.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of... Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep... Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad.
Traveler, Paimon.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. Today is final.
You've worked so hard for this.
You know it. Well, many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? So, what's the...
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People use, generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukushifa mushrooms, lunar lotuses, sumeru roses, sunsetia.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian...
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just eat...
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like... Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as...
I hope your wish comes...
Thanks! Alright, how about we also check out some of these other stuff?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things...
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than...
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll...
Sure sounds random.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnant.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected.
Why does everything sound so much more
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try? Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too!
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusion.
Illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome...
He's not even trying to hide it.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning...
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Things can't go on like this.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad! Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, in the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zeros festival,
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of all right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and...
Yes, not... just what?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers.
It's all thanks to Miss...
As are we.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of...
Which Ooh.
And there's also Lizardtail...
Huh?
Onikabu.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor. It's all right. Paimon...
I also believe in.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you...
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing,
Really?
it's Night of Flowers.
Paimon, really?
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered. Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're...
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our
Those Eremites don't look...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homaya.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I want...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about...
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs.
Aren't your claws all dull?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them. You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job.
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
Yeah,
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on...
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on,
Hold on, you said something.
about that. Well, I sold it, because I was.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final.
Hey, Miss Junior's at.
Thank you, Fair.
Don't.
Are you feeling...
My lady, your condition.
Truly, I'm sorry for.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. Sumeru's current medical advancements.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the... Did you know? Since I was a child, I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's not to... This way, when my final day does arrive. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world. Right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about...
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. Thanks. There will always... Oh, right! Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros... And with that...
Then what are we waiting...
Yeah!
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking...
Over there!
I think I just...
The dance of the Sub-Zero's festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of... If you continue to resist, the Grand Sage...
How... The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros festival, but they failed this responsibility for... This is a hard pill to...
Art. Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to
No!
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits...
Understood.
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go or...
Nilu,
But you've been looking...
it's okay. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zeros fest...
If you say...
Yes. Okay. It's a problem.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay.
A lot happened. Nilu and Dunyarzad... Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power...
morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Sure. Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You're quite well informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays...
Actually,
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro.
Appear to be in...
really?
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition...
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's not...
Guess that was still pretty interesting. So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda can...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the night...
Oh, do you want some...
What? Ooh!
And there's also...
Hmm.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5. Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Ha-ha! Paimon, bet you had incredible luck and... Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? A feeling of, oh, Paimon knows what that is. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. So why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you...
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that burned thing? Oh. That thing? Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted off. Then, you mean... That's impossible. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many... How about... sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet again.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness.
I'm okay. Dia's arm got
Whew. That's a big relief.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh? Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now.
Oh, Paimon's...
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilu's dance of
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha day that prohibits public...
Understood. I will
The Sub-Zerus.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, it's okay. But you've been really... It truly is unfortunate. True, but... The next... Wait. What? No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Did Dunyarzad... You still could... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's fine. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We could do...
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain...
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway...
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh?
I'm doing well.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler? Hey.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can... Oh! It's not that simple. Each box contains a And there's also lizard tech...
Huh?
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really interested in the... What?
That couldn't... Mind reading? X-ray...
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you... What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know. What are you looking for? Traveler? That's... Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads?
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this.
A knowledge capsule?
You should use it too, Paimon.
You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but... What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't...
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. What about everyone else?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for next, it was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question.
I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. That first Dinnersod is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your... Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good.
What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
My mind feels exhausted, even though What's happening right now seems to have happened before. The moon, illusions, and lie. The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the..." We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and... The Grand Sage said, That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within... The Grand Sage said, "My mind..." We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru... That doesn't sound right.
A time loop. You've given
Still the wrong answer?
A simple time loop can't explain some of the
Junior's...
The Sub-Zeru's...
Let's think about our current... And to do that, we need to... Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but...
Hey, it's you guys again.
I
see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. Huh? What brought this about? I heard... What kind of philosophical Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go...
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? True. Anyway, if this all really were just a dream,
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it!
You're really excited about this, huh?
Help you...
So, you're admitting that...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. What you just said... Are you serious?
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous.
When you say it like that, the divination...
I believe that the Archons the book only said...
So that's how... We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap in...
I'm fine, my lady. It's just...
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh?
You want the traveler?
How did you know?
We need to say something.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise a
Tell her, traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that.
All right.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have...
She's quieter than usual.
Yeah, her parents...
Huh?
I don't quite understand.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the...
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring in...
We just wanted...
The real Junior?
Huh?
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How...
Miss Dunyarzad, she's...
Her condition...
Do
you believe it? So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us.
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right. The Akasha, a gnosis can...
So, this...
She said...
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for, but...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you...
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the... That doesn't sound right. People in Sumeru don't... That doesn't sound right. My mind...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't?
What's the point of doing so?
Just think about this hive mind.
Excellent. In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you...
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Paimon remembers everything. Good. You adapted quickly this time. We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now... Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far? It's extremely difficult for lab rats, and... If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us that... The moon? Wasn't that the result of our... Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth. So... okay, then.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like...
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told...
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. It's as if I've already used...
You're saying that...
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily...
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but...
So you want us to take Dunya's odds?
How did you know what I...
Whew, it's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured... Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just... Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind of an...
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge. But how many today? It's even...
Okay, no more.
Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom. Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that.
It's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding... Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively...
Continue the harp.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you...
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that...
Paimon's at the duk-duk did that! Whatever.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon...
In other words...
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain an...
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right!
So...
Mercenaries rely... If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power... That doesn't sound right. If all our memories...
Oh! Then the beep we hear... That's why when we... But muscle memory can't be...
A brilliant...
Nahida,
To put it simple...
that isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss...
Right! She did help...
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt.
Get hurt?
Well, you're...
Huh. Truth be told,
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
what happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about...
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great...
Yes, you're...
Then I'd have to...
Oh? Why do you think...
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's...
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's... It's not very likely, but it's also not...
No, it is impossible.
You have proof?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical... Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Time to go.
This is it.
Huh? This is the way.
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training session. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be.
is it really impossible? What if
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
But, yep, that's true. Strange? Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss? How about we go back and ask
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember,
We did? But we don't.
let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time,
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations.
Really? That's kinda strange.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Our memories are back! About that.
Well, Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another. Listen to it and you'll
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
We don't have many more festivals to waste. Hurry.
Why can't we leave the city? What is...
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't...
That's your problem. Make sure you make...
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for... Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. What?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't... Angering me won't get you...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take this as a good spot. And the guard hasn't noticed us at all, huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much. Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. And please... Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only...
Paimon, calm down.
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell... I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was watching you.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like but this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send...
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to be... Well...
Yep, now we're
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the... Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it. Okay, see you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes, although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense...
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you said... But everything looked complete.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like... And now, Eve, behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha.
After the beep, Traveler said, even the final space...
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the... Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't... My impression is that each day in this samsara...
Oh, so that's what... Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces, but Paimon's head is spinning.
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over so no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half. Hey! Do you want some alone time to think?
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go...
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know.
Time to go.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. the looks on your faces. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from... Okay.
Okay, Nahida said the Akash... People in... The moon? That doesn't sound... All the bizarre... Those spaces remind me of... That doesn't sound... We've already... That doesn't sound... We are all in...
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is and those space... So people in Sumeru do...
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the... It is the manifest...
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words,
So in other words, the complete Paimon remembers her saying, the real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about this?
The Grand Sage said... That doesn't sound right. Those dreams...
Correct. They're disembodied conscious. No one is any the why. People wake up.
So, this is like a dream factory. And the Akasha...
Very good.
Okay.
All right, last question.
Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're... That doesn't sound right. Now that... That doesn't sound... They...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question.
Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been... It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't...
Yes, those can wait. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions. You asked me this question before. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Deceiving the people of after we end the Sub-Zero.
How can this...
In the end, I'm just the moon.
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything. Should we instead say good... Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look...
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it.
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real
Puppets are stiff, and can't copy a living person's vitality. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her
Yes. Back then, I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way. I couldn't even save her.
Please don't beat yourself up.
I'm not beat.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are...
To prevent more...
Great, but...
Although that means...
Huh?
Well, which means...
Imagination?
Imagination, like when the... However, the dream will... But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will all find some way to...
How are we going... And even if we... After all...
It's extreme... As for me...
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the trap...
Yes. I want to try some... Hurry and go...
She was such a good person. Yeah, but... Paimon's wondering... Do you think the sages...